trip, are they higher than normal for a presidential trip, given the countries that he's visiting and the situation like this? And also, to just follow up on what Chrissy was saying, does the president consider the presidents of Kenya and Ethiopia democratically elected presidents?
First of all, you mean, okay, let me come to the second one. The short answer is, on the security side, Isaac, I think, I should refer you to Secret Service for any detailed questions. But obviously, we wouldn't be taking this trip if we thought that security conditions precluded us doing so. But it is important to note that Kenya in particular, Ethiopia less recently, has been the victim of terrorism, primarily perpetrated by al-Shabaab. We are very concerned for the people of Kenya and for the region that this threat remains a real one, and that's why we've cooperated so actively, not only with the African Union force in Somalia, which is countering al-Shabaab, but also in a bilateral way with the government of Kenya, the government of Ethiopia, and Uganda, and others in the region that have experienced the threat from al-Shabaab. So it's something that obviously, given their history and given the strong counterterrorism cooperation we have with the countries in the region, that we take seriously. Democratic, well, first of all, yes, I think we would say that the president of Kenya was democratically elected. That was a competitive process. I think the prime minister of Ethiopia was just elected with 100% of the vote, which I think suggests, as we have stated in our public statement, some concern for the integrity of the electoral process, at least if not in the outcomes, then in some of the mechanisms that supported the process, the freedom for the opposition to campaign.
So, does he think that was a democratic election?
I said 100%.
Byron.
Having fun up there?
Could you say what lawmakers will be traveling?
I can't give you a list. I can tell you that there are a good number, House and Senate, bipartisan, and one of the most gratifying things about working on Africa policy is that for many decades now, U.S. Africa policy has been something that has been executed